Hello, my name's Susanna Roseanne, and this video is going to be a little bit different to the sort of normal format that I've got, if you can say 4 videos is a normal format. Haven't done my hair or makeup for this video. I'm filming it quite late at night. I just decided after receiving 6 or so dolls in the post today that I really wanted to do a quick video of all the Bratz dolls that I've collected so far. So as you can see, I've got about 10 different dolls here. And I'm going to quickly go through all of them with you. Some of which, as you probably can tell already, they're in their original clothes, and then some of them aren't in their original clothes, and I want some kind of help from you guys in the community to help identify them, and then also just give me some tips on how to get there in terms of redressing and restyling those ones that we're struggling to identify. I'm gonna, as I said, go through all of them and discuss some kind of like nostalgic things and stuff like that, and also tell you what my plans are with my pursuit to collect some Bratz dolls. But I just wanted to first of all point out that the reason why I started to think about collecting Bratz dolls was because when I was about 20, so about 7 or so years ago, we actually sold all of the Bratz dolls that we owned, my sister and I, at car boot sales over the summer, and we had so many. And I'm really, really thankful that the database Looking Bratz, I think it's called, exists, because from that I was able to go through and remember, what Bratz dolls I used to have, and it was just really nostalgic for me to see. And it's so amazing that so many dolls have been sort of photographed in their original box, and the preservation of these dolls and the legacy that they've left, even to sort of like adults, is just something I'm really appreciating. So expect more content from me in terms of getting involved with this community. I think the community is really fun, and I don't care how old people are or whatever. I think that this community is inclusive enough to understand that for a variety of different reasons people collect Bratz dolls. So instead of me rambling on, I'm just going to get straight into it and go through each and every doll and tell you a little bit more about them and go from there. But thank you so much for watching, and if you are new to watching my videos, which I'm sure you are, please don't forget to give me a like and subscribe. It really is going to help. And if you want to see more content from me outside of YouTube, I am also a Twitch streamer. I'm streaming a couple of nights a week over on Twitch. Just check my link in the description for more info there and my schedule. But yeah, let's get on with it. Okay, I want to start the video with this doll because I got this one for about £10 on eBay, and I took a bit of a punt, to be honest. There wasn't really that much in terms of description for her. I just picked her up because I'm at the beginning of my sort of collection and just wanted to get my hands on as many sort of cheap dolls as possible. I kind of regret it now because the picture didn't really articulate the fact that she's had all her hair cut off and her head's a bit flimsy, and obviously I don't mind too much about this mark, but obviously that's like quite a visible feature. The main reason why I'm annoyed, other than the hair, is the fact that I don't know the outfit and I don't really know how to identify her. Now, I've been on Reddit and somebody's kindly sort of commented and said that judging by her face, that she's potentially a Forever Diamonds Yasmin. So I feel like that's what I'm going to go with. But either way, I think she's probably just going to be a doll that I'm going to have to sort of redress and restyle. And like the Velcro and the quality of her clothes isn't that great. But I just wanted to start off by sort of showing you the worst of the bunch, if you want. And this is the Forever Diamonds Yasmin dressed in, I don't know. I mean, I'm really hoping that anybody in this video can identify, the clothes for me. The second doll, which again, I really wasn't sure who she was at first. And again, somebody off Reddit was really, really helpful in helping me identify her. It's blatantly obvious now that I've looked on the database again, and I've been pointed in the right direction, that this is actually Tess from the 2005 Bratz Twins collection, and it is definitely her. Now, because she looks like Yasmin, but there isn't a noticeable beauty mark, I didn't know who she was, and I was really confused, and I didn't know where this tea was from, and you'll find out later in the video why I was even more confused about that. But it looks as though, she's come with the original clothes, the jeans, these boots, and the tee, not the jacket or any other accessories. But, you know, again, her hair's been unevenly cut, which I'm not, you know, I'm not a fan of that with these dolls, but at the beginning of my collection, I'm going to take what I can get just now. But I actually really like her. I think she's cute. Okay, this doll is very, very special to me, very near and dear. Unfortunately, she's not the original Chloe from this collection that I owned when I was a kid, but I'll tell you something for now. This was the first Bratz doll that I ever got, and it was the Strut-It Chloe from 2003. And yes, I am reading from a spreadsheet that I've created earlier to help me identify these dolls. This is serious Bratz collecting business we're doing right now. I offered quite a lot of money for her on eBay because I really, really wanted her. So I actually paid £20 for this Chloe. The reason why I wanted this particular Chloe so much was because on eBay, the listing had not just this outfit, but the second outfit and the bag and the second pair of shoes as well. So I was able to sort of identify her from memory, but it wasn't until I went onto the database and I sort of did a thing where I was like, right, how old was I when I got her? And what would have been on sale in Argos at the time, blah, blah, blah. And from that, I would manage to remember what my first ever Bratz doll was. And it was this one. Her hair's been tied with like a normal hair tie, but her hair's not in too bad condition, really. And the fact that she comes with like the original shoes, and it's just my Chloe. This is my Chloe. I actually think she's probably my favourite just because of the nostalgia. But look, she's just so pretty, and she's in great condition as well. So apart from her wobbly head. But we don't mind a wobbly head. Next up, we have another random find. Again, I don't know anything about this. She comes with these sandals, and I think this must be from the Go Wild or one of the Safari collections jeans. I think I've identified whose they are, but again, I don't know anything. Apart from this is a Yasmin with the purple eyeshadow. So I'm just giving you a close-up now because I'm really hoping that somebody in the comments can tell me. The only thing about this one is her hair's in great condition, but if you can just look there, the elastic is kind of snapping, so I have to be really, really careful with her hair. And again, like, these dolls, their bobbly heads, I'm actually scared. I'm going to have to look at getting her repaired somehow. Not bad for, you know, getting my collection started with these sort of like cheaper finds, so I'm not too fussed, but I just want to know which one she is, so hopefully if her clothes pop up on an eBay listing, I can get her dressed in you know, what she deserves and belongs in, you know. And next we have the Sportz Fiona from 2007. I was definitely not collecting Bratz when they released Fiona, so I don't remember much about her at all, but I was happy that she came in her original clothes, the ballet shoes. She also comes with sort of the bare feet, and I looked as well because I was a bit concerned about the quality of her hair. It is very frizzy. I've tied it back myself, but actually the doll just comes with her hair naturally down, like, so there's been no styling to the hair, so I'm really, really happy. I really love these ballet shoes. I just love them. I think, you know what, she's great. She's one of my favourites. I love her skin tone. I love her skin tone matched against that beautiful pastel pink lip, and yeah, I just think she's really, really cute. I'm happy that she's kind of in one piece. Her head's all right. She's in good sort of quality condition. I'm just going to try and sort her frizzy hair out at some point, but yeah, this is the Fiona from the 2007 Sportz collection. I wanted to do the next two together because they are both from the same eBay listing, and they're both the Rock Angels. So we have the Rock Angels Yasmin and the Rock Angels Chloe. From, you know, looking on the database, it seems as though the Rock Angels Yasmin is actually in the Rock Angels Jade clothes. Yeah, so the second outfit of Jade is the snakeskin, I think it's snakeskin, the snakeskin skirt and the black boots and the Rock Angels tee. But I don't know where this is from. I actually don't know, but obviously it looks as though it goes with this, but in the pictures I've seen of the boxed versions of Jade, I can't see this anywhere. But I mean, anyone, feel free to let me know if I've missed something there. The Yasmin, I mean, her hair is fine, it's not been cut. I don't think these had any kind of intricate hairstyles either, so I'm kind of, you know, I'm fine with her hair just being laid down. And the seller actually washed and cleaned the dolls, so I'm quite happy with the quality of this one. But I'm just disappointed that we're not getting the original outfit. I think that's what I really want from the collection. As I'm getting more and more of these dolls, I really, really want them to have the original clothes. So I'm on a bit of a quest, and that's why I've made the spreadsheet, because I need to understand what I'm missing from each doll and what I can find to make sure that I'm completing their looks. And then next to her, obviously, we've got the infamous Rock Angelz Chloe in the Tess Bratz Twins t-shirt. I think in terms of the restyle, I think, you know, it's a good look, but unfortunately I'm not interested in restyles. I want the original outfits. That's kind of what I'm going for. But this Chloe, I mean, I feel like the Chloe and the Jade in the Rock Angelz collection look really similar. The only reason why you can sort of identify who's Chloe and who's Jade is by their eye colour and by their eyes more generally. I know that the jeans and the boots are original Rock Angelz Chloe, so I'm happy with that. I'm just going to be on a quest to find the rest of her outfit to complete her. The only disappointing thing is, yeah, her hair has been cut, and quite badly, to be honest with you. Like, I mean, that's the kind of thing I would have done when I was 11 though, so I mean, I'm not going to be too upset, but I'm going to probably try and find another Rock Angelz Chloe with perfect hair. But for now, again, you know, she's all good. So I've got 2 of the Rock Angelz. So in the same vein as the Rock Angelz dolls that I just showed you, I got this from the same eBay listing that had those, and I really didn't know anything about this Chloe other than she just came in the listing. But I thought she looked cute, and you know, I was happy to just have any dolls. As I said, this is the beginning of my collection, so I'm kind of happy for anything right now. So I actually found out, as many of you will already know, that this is the Really Rock Chloe from a collection in 2008. It's actually come in the complete original clothes. And what's really interesting for me is her shoes, if I can pull up her jeans, are actually similar to the Rock Angelz shoes, so a different colour, but it threw me off at first because I thought, oh, someone put her in Rock Angelz shoes. The Rock Angelz collection seems to have the same shoes as the Really Rocks, which makes sense because, you know, they're basically sort of like, this is probably a spin-off of Rock Angelz, or they realised how popular the Rock Angelz collection was, so they wanted to, you know, have an updated version but not the same collection, so it makes sense. This Chloe comes with the hat and the top with the sort of shoulder detail, and then the leather trousers and the white shoes. And her hair is in really good condition, doesn't look like it's been cut. From the pictures it doesn't look like it was styled really either, so it's just really nice long length. And as I said, this seller cleaned and washed the doll, including the hair. So yeah, that is the Really Rock Chloe. The final doll that I really want to show you last, I'm just going to quickly show you this one. Now this, again, really, really happy, comes with the full first, like, original clothing set, and this is the Sweets collection that you'd call it in the UK. I think it's called Eye Candy elsewhere, but for the UK, I think this is called the Sweets collection from 2005, I believe. Now, I didn't have this doll, neither did my sister, but this is obviously Phoebe, and yeah, she's in great condition. I mean, I don't know, I think that might be her original little hairstyle there. The rest of her hair just falls down. Doesn't look like it's been cut or meddled with in any way. And her legs are a standard sort of like painted, a rubbery kind of black. And then she's got the nice little emerald shoes. And that is her original outfit. So I'm actually really happy with this Phoebe. And it's nice to have sort of like a well-rounded collection for my first couple of dolls. I don't have any dolls left over, I don't think, from mine and my sister's personal collection from when we were younger. So recollecting all of them is good, but then also finding ones that we would have missed back in the day, it's also quite nice. So definitely would have missed past this one. And last but definitely not least, this is my favourite doll so far in my collection. And I mean, I remember when the Pretty and Punk collection came out, I saw the advert on the TV literally all the time, but they weren't in the Argos catalogue. And the Argos catalogue, for those who are familiar with it, was pretty much the only way that people that lived in a village where there wasn't like a great selection of toy stores could get hold of any kind of dolls or toys. So the fact that she was always on the TV but I couldn't actually pick up any of these dolls in Argos meant that I just had to dream about having these ones. I loved them so much. Now, obviously, we can tell here this is the 2005 Pretty in Punk Megan, and she comes with her second original set of clothes. So unfortunately, I don't have her original set, but this skirt's probably one of my favourite items of clothing on a Bratz doll so far that I've seen. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. In fact, I would wear something like this myself even today. She's in great condition. Her hair is perfect. I love her little fringe. I love everything about her. Her lipstick. And let's just take a closer look. I feel so lucky to have her. I always wanted her. And having a Megan as well is really nice. So these are all the main Bratz dolls that I have so far. I do have some little Bratz, and I've got some others coming up soon. They're in the post, so they should be arriving in the next couple of days. But I'm going to do a separate haul because no doubt I'm going to have way more to go through, and this video is probably already going to be really long. So I thought I'd start off with the first sort of 10 or so that I've collected, and then sort of every time I get around this many I'll do another haul, and then, you know, we'll break it down into favourites and actual girls and things like that as well. This is a really sort of interesting thing that I've started to do. It's really filling me with so much nostalgia and happiness to kind of get back these dolls. I was really stupid to have ever sold them. Most of them weren't even mine, and I'm so glad that my sister kind of even forgives me for selling them. I hate even admitting that that's something that I did, but she didn't want them at the time, and I think, you know, she's not too fussed the fact that I sold them, but I'm upset about it now because I think, looking back, we kept them in great condition. I barely touched any of their hair. I barely took any of their hair out of any kind of like designs or styles that they had. We tried our best to keep them in the best condition possible, and we loved them. I want to collect more of the themed Bratz dolls. So as I mentioned, I really like the Pretty in Punk, and I'm also really interested in getting some of the Genie Magic dolls as well as the Winter Wonderland dolls. So they are what I really would like to collect, and I do think I've got some of those coming up soon. So as I said, expect a haul from me with those. For now, this is my small collection of just the core main Bratz girls, and I think in terms of filtering down my collection now, I will be on eBay looking for dolls in their original clothing sets, at least one of the two original clothing sets that they come with, and then when I go to car boot sales or charity shops, if I find a Bratz doll that's in a decent enough condition, regardless of what their clothes are, or even if they don't come with any clothes, I'm just going to get them with the hope of finding their clothes online and redressing them and restyling them, hopefully. The only doll that I'm really missing that I really would love to have is just a jade of any kind, but I'm finding that the jades are really hard to come by, even more rare than the sashas. And as you can see, I don't have a sasha either. I had loads of sashas back in the day, but it looks as though she is really rare and really expensive online. So I'm looking out for jades, I'm definitely looking out for sashas, and then anybody else that's unique. But I think at the moment my favourite doll, as I've mentioned, is this Megan. But I think my favourite doll of all is just Chloe. I just love Chloe in general. Yeah. This is it from me, and thank you so much for watching. I really hope that other Bratz collectors that are watching this are kind of like going to welcome me into the community and look forward to me sharing more of my videos. Please, like, you know, feel free to comment and let me know if you've got a Bratz haul. I would love to watch and check it out and you know, have a look at what you've got. And other than that, just sort of like and subscribe, and, you know, look forward to me posting more and more of these videos. But thank you so much for watching this so far, and comment your favourites either from what I've got here or what your collection favourites are. Just let me know. Let's just have a fucking conversation. But yeah, thank you so much, and I'll speak to you all soon.